welcome to this Moksha Yoga video. The equipment that you need for this class is going to be either a block or a cushion to sit on, or a bolster, and a yoga strap or a scarf if you haven't got a yoga strap. We need that for a breathing exercise. So this class is aimed at people that want to try if they can get back into a bit of movement, perhaps after something physical's happened, perhaps after a long break from doing yoga. I'm of course not a medical professional, and so whatever's going on for you on a physical or mental level, just please take your time when you're practicing. If something feels wrong in your body, very uncomfortable, and things feel off, please stop practicing. Check with your doctor if you're particularly concerned about practicing. Today's class is gentle and is focused on joint mobility and bringing a bit of movement back into the body. But there are times where we fold over in a forward fold, Uttanasana, and maybe that might agitate things if you've been very poorly. So please don't practice if you've had a recent operation or anything, pretty serious. Really seek medical advice before you practice. So to begin with, we're going to sit down. You could sit on a block or a cushion. If that's not going to work, you could sit on a chair with a stiff back. And you could also put your mat against a wall, and you could just use the wall to stabilize yourself. You don't have to sit cross-legged. Those legs can be in front of you. Soles of feet can be on the floor. Find a comfortable way so you can sit. Once you're comfortable, sit up as tall as you can. Relax your arms on your legs, your hands on your legs, and just close your eyes and bring your focus inwards. Scan your body with your mind, see how it's feeling today. If there's areas that are particularly loud, just notice the sensations there. And we're going to take the strap or the scarf that you have beside you and put it around your back, a few inches below your shoulder blades. It's kind of where the lowest ribs are. Bring the strap and gather it in front of you. This doesn't have to be tight. It's better if it's a bit loose. I just want you to feel the presence of the strap or scarf around your back. We're going to practice back breathing, where we visualize and send the breath into the lower lobes of the lungs. Try and send them into the region where the strap presses onto the back. Send all your focus there. Gentle breathing, no forceful breaths. Just that little movement of the lungs moving the strap. Focus on those sensations. We'll gently release the strap, but keep your mind on that region and keep breathing into it. We're gently going to leave our focus on the breath now, and we're going to move on to our hands. If you're comfortable to leave your eyes closed, then do. Lift your hands into the space above your lap and turn your hands in circles, waking up your wrist joints. Move your fingers, get things moving a little bit. We're going to flick our fingers, so you just flick the whole fingers as if you're flicking water away, and maybe when the thumb touches the fingers before you flick, Maybe you can hear that. And then we're going to place our left hand down and point your right index finger out. Make a fist with the right hand. Keep your eyes closed and take your right index finger and find the tip of your nose. See if you can find your nose through space. And release that hand. And we'll do the same with the left hand. Point your left index finger out and find the tip of your nose. Release the hand down. And then we're going to draw little circles with our noses. Imagine you're drawing around a ping pong ball with your nose, just to wake up the neck ever so slightly. Nice and smooth, gentle movement. And then go in the opposite direction. Notice how your neck's feeling and if you hear any internal noises as you go. Then we're just going to let our head drop down towards our chest. Keep sitting up tall as best you can through a strong back, but let the head rest heavy in this lower position. Very slowly, just take the head to the right a little bit, keeping it low, and find the stretch on the back left of the neck. Gently release that side and move the head over to the left side, just finding that stretch around the back right side of the neck. That might be where you feel it the most. Keep your breath flowing, don't hold it. Gently bring the head through center and then bring it up. On your next inhale, we're going to reach the arms up overhead. Nice long arms. Exhale. Seated twist to your left side. Use your tummy to twist you over. Let your arms come down, but don't use them as crowbars. Let them rest. Don't use them to twist yourself deeper. We just want the tummy to do the work. Use an inhale to come up through center. Exhale. Twist to the right side. Rest your arms. Your right hand can rest to the ground behind you. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, bring the hands slowly to heart center. Take the arms out to the sides and point the fingertips up to the sky. You're finding a stretch on the underside of the arm. Let your breath keep flowing. Bend the wedding finger down and the pinky finger down. Maybe cross the thumb over those fingers, then bring the hands in front of you. And then release them. Move the hands softly. They can just relax. Soft arms. Then inhale. Scoop the air up above you. Exhale for cactus arms. Inhale. Arms reach up tall. Exhale. Cactus arms. And you don't have to push yourself to clench your muscles or anything like that. Inhale. Reach up with the arms again. Exhaling with the breath, exhale, cactus arms. Just take it nice and steady. Place the hands on tops of the shoulders and draw circles with the elbows. If you feel out of breath or, like there's a lot of pressure in the body, you can always just pause. That's the good thing about having a video on. You can just leave it for a bit and then carry on. Move your shoulders in the opposite direction. And then doing some back strokes where you just do one shoulder at a time and find some mobility in your shoulder joint. It doesn't have to move in a big circle. You just move what you've got. You don't force anything. Just observe your shoulder joint and how much fluidity you've got in there at the moment. Release the hands from the tops of the shoulders. If your strap was hanging around, move that out of the way and take your time to come to table. If that means you pause the video to get down to get into table, then do that. If you've got it on your phone or something, that might be easier to take your time. Find a nice neutral spine with your wrists right beneath your shoulders and your knees right beneath your hips. Slowly sink the chest down to the ground. I think I realised it would be easier for you to see it if I didn't have a jumper on. So if you just watch the video, I'm sinking my chest towards the ground and letting my shoulder joint slide towards the back. So my shoulder blades slide together, and then I push away from the ground. I sink down, shoulder blades come together, and then I push away from the ground and they slide apart. So it's just finding out what your shoulders can do, whether those bones will slide over the tissues underneath them, how strong you feel. This movement isn't a big movement. And then we're going to move into cat-cow. To find cow pose, you want to look forwards and drop your tummy towards the ground. And then on your exhale, find a sort of angry Halloween cat pose. You don't have to overdo this at all, especially if you're just getting back to yoga after a break and maybe after something that's happened physically. We're sort of pumping the breath in cat-cow, so you do want to move slowly and softly. After your next exhale in cat pose, take the hands forwards in front of you and sink back to child's pose. This is a nice extended child's pose. If any part of this is causing discomfort in your knees or in your shoulders, stay up higher in table and just try and have a little stretch through your back. It might mean taking the knees wider and leaning back into it a bit. You can also put a blanket between your calves and your hamstrings if your knees feel a bit pinched. But we're not here for too long today, but if you want to work on that, do. Just come to table and then set your right foot between your hands, tuck your left toes and step the feet together, or a little bit apart, but they're together in front of you beneath your chest. And then we're going to come into a forward fold. Knees stay really soft and your torso may be nowhere near your thighs. That's okay. We're not here for very long. We're going to slowly come up bit by bit. Find a way to come to standing. We want to be standing on our soles of our feet as tall as we can in mountain pose. See if you can stand up nice and tall. Feet are hip socket width apart. If you want to just drop your tailbone down just a little, feel your tummy working a tad. Nice open front of the chest. See what the breathing's doing. And then we're going to take the arms out to the sides and take the palms towards one another for reverse prayer. If they don't meet, put fist to fist together or hold on to clothing behind you in your back. Open the front of your chest here as much as is comfortable. On an exhale, twist to the right side. Keep your hips facing forwards. So we've got another tummy twist. Use an inhale to come through center. When your exhale starts, twist to your left side. Just bear in mind how things are feeling internally. On the next comfortable inhale, come through center. Release your hands from behind you and relax your arms. We're going to pedal our feet. So it's just like lifting one heel and then lifting the other. So it feels a bit like pedaling through the legs. Heel raises. Your torso can be relaxed. And keep your gaze fixed on something in front of you and just wake up your ankles, your feet. A little bit of movement through those joints. And then come to standing, nice and steady. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. This simple move we're just going to keep repeating. Listen to your breathing. Next, inhale, bend the knees if you like. Scoop the air up above you. Exhale, hands to heart center. And when the exhale finishes and the inhale starts, scoop, a little dip and a scoop, reaching up, think long spine. And the exhale, slowly bringing the hands to heart with the breath. And again, inhale, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Move at your own speed, okay? Inhale all the way up. And your exhales, hands to heart center. Taking another one, reaching up on your inhales. Exhales, hand to heart center. Take a breath in here, and then on the next exhale, twist with your hands at heart center to the right side. Keep your breath flowing in this twist. Don't hold it. Use an inhale to come through center. Next exhale, twist to your left side. Perhaps staying for a breath. Nice strong tummy. Use an inhale to come through center. Exhale, release the arms to your sides. Inhale, arms reach up nice and tall. Exhale, take a side bend to your left side. You don't have to go very far. Just reach up so the right side of your body really feels spacious. Use an inhale to come up through center. And when the exhale starts, bring the hands down to prayer. Inhale, arms reach up, long spine. Exhale, side bend to your right side. Again, doesn't have to be big. Be gentle. Don't hold your breath. Use your next inhale to reach up through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's place our hands on top of our shoulders again and do more back strokes. This is quite nice. We might have warmed up a bit. One shoulder at a time. See if things feel any looser for you. Maybe through your rib cage. Maybe the shoulders feel a bit softer. Maybe nothing's changed, but that's okay. We're just bringing our awareness to our body and feeling it out as we go. Releasing them and placing the hands on the hips, feet hips width apart. Do big circles with the hips. Go easy, they don't have to be big circles. We're getting some mobility through lower back and the hips. There's a bit of balance in this too. Gently go in the opposite direction. One direction might feel comfy, one direction might not feel so comfy. Relaxing that and pressing the feet in nice and securely. Bring the hands to heart center. Shift the weight into the right foot. Let's balance. Let's lift the left knee up. Doesn't matter how high it gets. Fix your gaze on something in front of you that won't move. We're staying here. See how strong you're feeling. See how naturally balanced you feel. And don't fret if you come in and out of the balance. It's okay. Slowly lower the left foot down and then push it into the mat. Lifting the right leg. Let's see how the balance is on this side. Steady breathing. Don't feel worried about things if they aren't going as you hope. Place that foot down and relax the shoulders and the arms. And then we're going to lift our toes. Lift your toes off the mat, leave your feet down, and then press the toes down. And just keep doing that. Lift them and press them down. See how strong your toes feel. And this, of course, is something you can do when you're not doing yoga, just to test your toes and your foot strength. Release that and press the feet into the ground securely. We're going to start doing heel raises. Lifting the heel off the ground. It doesn't have to be high. Lower it back down. Keep moving through these strong ankles, strong feet. Keep your gaze on something steady. This is a bit of a balance. Relaxing that, let's just shake the legs out. Nice and gentle. And then starting at the front of the mat. Inhale, arms sweep, nice and tall. Exhale, hinge from your hips to come forwards. If this doesn't work for you, stay standing and find a way to get down to the mat. If you're with me here, inhale halfway with a flat spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to table pose. So get one foot behind you and pop the knee down and come down. And take the knees wider and sink back into a child's pose. If child's pose is available to you, right now. If not, stay in table. Focus on your breathing, even if things feel unusual or not how it used to feel when you did yoga. Just observing the breath, that's all we do. It'll all work out in the end, pretty much. That's how I like to see things. Why not? Bring yourself up and maybe back to table. Move your knees to one side and come down to sit. If you could do staff pose, give it a go. Stretch your legs in front of you. You can place your hands on the ground next to you. Use something else if they won't reach, a block or some books. Sit up tall through your torso, strong spine. Gaze between your toes. Steady, smooth inhales, smooth exhales. See if your inhales and exhales are equal in length. Such a strong back here. If you fancy practicing the back breathing technique that we did at the beginning, then insert that here. Relax that down and find your way onto your back. And if you fancy taking happy baby, then do. You don't have to find the feet. Your hands can go on the upper shins, holding a leg in each hand. And I'm rocking left to right, so just massaging my lower back and my pelvis. This may be nice for you. Try it out. If there's any discomfort, don't do it. Do anything you like with your legs, any movement to release the hips. And then lower the soles of feet to the mat. And release your legs down for Shavasana. If your lower back's aching, leave your knees up and the soles of feet on the mat. You can sometimes take them wider and let the knees knock together. You can also put cushions under your knees with the legs flat. Open the front of the chest. Feel the pressure of the body lying on the mat. Relax the muscles that you've just been using. Relax your breathing. No more focus on it. And just have a few moments of Shavasana. Gently bring your awareness back to your body. Just moving your little fingers and your toes. Or maybe your fingers aren't that little. I don't know. That was a bit presumptive of me. Bend your knees. Turn onto your right hand side. Just use your hands. Press them into the mat and don't be quick about it. Take your time to come up. And you can sit however you like, but if this is uncomfortable for you, don't do it. I just close like this. I rub my palms together. You can copy me if you like. Get some friction through the palms, some heat. And then I take my hands to forehead for clear and loving thoughts. mouth for clear and loving communication, heart center to share this with all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you very much for taking part. Take it easy with yourself. All the best. Bye.